And what is now happening in Iran is indicating that the danger is constantly increasing, not decreasing. Our Prophet, Allah's blessings be upon him, has prophesied many things to happen in the end times, and you are familiar with them. He said, for example, which is the most important prophecy for today's lecture. He said that time would move faster and yet faster, that a whole year will pass and it would appear to have been just like a month, and a whole month like a week, and a whole week like a day, and a whole day like an hour, and a whole hour like the amount of time it takes to kindle a fire. He also prophesied that in the end time there will be a calamitous imbalance between the number of men and number of women in the world, to such an extent that one man would have to maintain 50 women. He prophesied that women would dress like men and men would dress like women, thereby indicating that the functional role of the male and the female, ordained by He who created the male and female, would be reversed. That functional role is one in which men were in charge of public life, not private life, public life. And women had a primary responsibility for the home and for the children and the family. And he said that the river Euphrates, which is in Iraq, close to the Gulf where all the oil is, the river Euphrates will uncover a mountain of gold. Gold is a metal, so you can't fit a mountain of gold on a wheelbarrow. And people will fight for that gold. And 99 out of every 100 who fight for that gold will be killed. And each would say, I am the one who will survive. But the believers in the one God must not touch that gold. More than 25 years ago, I suggested that this is not a prophecy to be understood literally. Rather, it has to be interpreted. And when the prophet was speaking of the mountain of gold, he was not talking about the metal. He was talking about black gold. In other words, an ocean of oil underneath the river, which includes the whole of the Gulf, would one day function as a mountain of gold. And that happened in 1974. But that's a long story for me to repeat for you today. When Kissinger got Faisal to agree to sell oil for only US dollars in order to save the US dollar, which was in no man's land since 1971. I hope I'm not confusing you. And so the Petrodollar came into being, and a mountain, an ocean of oil underneath the river began to function as a mountain of gold, the petrodollar. And there's going to be a war for that petrodollar, for that oil that is supporting the dollar. There's going to be a big war. And what is now happening in Iran is indicating that the danger is constantly increasing, not decreasing. And I hope and I pray that it does not include war with China, because that would lead to nuclear war. But what is happening in Iran is a war over oil, not so much a war over nuclear material with Iran, but more importantly, a war over oil.